My name is Omar from Avid, and I'm going to show you the new S3 controller for Pro Tools. It has 16 motorized faders with meters on the left side of each fader. These are out faders that come from the live sound, so are very robust, touch sensitive and very good. It also has 32 encoders, touch sensitive encoders with OLED displays that it will show you a lot of information, and it will keep the same color code as the S6 and the System 5. On the bottom row encoders, you will see that at the top there's a little LED that it will track the same color that you have in your tracks. It will show you here, for example, my drums are in orange, my percussion is in light blue, so you will see that it's unbanking. It will automatically change to the color to match the color that you have in your session according to the track. So in the top encoder, you decide what parameter are you going to adjust on the left side switches. For example, this one is the panning of the tracks. This one is the insert. So when you press the insert, you will have the insert, for example, the insert A of all the tracks, insert B, C, and so on. If you want to control one of them, you just have to press the encoder of this one, for example, channel strip, and then it will show you on the interface, the graphic interface of the plugin, but it also will expand all the parameters of that specific plugin into the encoder. So you will have now access to control it right here. If you want, you can flip it. You will have those exact same parameters here on the faders. You can come back, and if you press the back switch, it will bring you to the insert point, right? It's also work for the sends. If you have a send on the tracks here, you can also adjust the EQ or the dynamic of the track that you have selected. For example, I have selected that track, and if I press EQ, it will show me the same EQ as before, and if I press Shift Insert, it will show me the dynamic of that specific track that I have selected. Also, since I can work horizontal here and vertical, I have the more extensive control on the tracks on the top encoders here, and as I mentioned earlier, it will have the same colors as the S6 as the System 5. So regarding the controllers on the top, you will see the EQ is in color magenta, and all the EQs, Avid and third party, will show in magenta. If you press encoder, it will pop up the graphic interface of the plugin and also the controllers of the plugin. So for example, I can adjust the low gain, the frequency, and I press a switch, and then I'm adjusting also the bandwidth of that particular plugin. And I press now dynamic, which is green, it will show you the plugin, and then you have the controllers, the threshold, the ratio, and if you have an insert that is not an EQ or dynamic, you can also control it from here. For example, I just select a track, I go here to insert, that it will show you in light blue, press encoder, and then you will see the top, all the plugins available or insert on that track. You just press in the one that you want to control, for example, the Altiverb, and then it expands all the parameters of that plugin, which is the Altiverb, here. And you can control it, and if have more parameters than the 16 available encoders, the page up and down will light up, and then you can cycle between the different page of control to this plugin. When you're done, you just press back, it will close up the plugin, and it will bring you back to the top layer of control. It also has layouts, which basically allows you to have any track in your session in Pro Tools in any faders that you want. For example, I have a couple of layouts here. On the layout B, I only are seeing the VCAs of my session. I have them here. And on the layout C, I have only the vocals, lead vocals and background vocals. So I can manage my session very easily with the layouts, and I have access up to 12 layouts here on the switches. It's going to ship in November, and the price point is $49.95.
I'm sorry, how much?
$49.95.
$49.95. Great. Thank you very much.
Perfect. Thank you.